All right, so we are headed to Bear Creek Lake Park, and we are going to see if we have all of the kinks worked out in our kayak setup.
We figured out pretty quickly on our first trip that some things we were doing worked and some things we were doing didn't work.
Yeah, we did a lot of shuffling of children around on the different boats, and thankfully they are very sturdy. It's easy enough to be able to move people from one boat to the other in the middle of the lake, which is really good, and they won't flip over. So that's been a nice thing to find out about the boats.
We got new rubber bands.
Oh, and yes, that's one thing that we figured out in our last trip was that tether the boats together. So we went ahead and purchased off of Amazon some bungee cords with carabiners on the both ends instead of hooks, and we'll get to check those out and see how that works. We're pretty confident that they'll work really well because they're the perfect length.
And they're carabiners.
And they're carabiners.
And they can stretch.
And they can stretch, they can.
Alright guys, so here we are in the kayaks. We have figured out placement. So Jackson is with me. And he paddles sometimes. Jonathan and Jefferson are with Kelly, mostly so that Kelly can nurse him if she needs to, and Jonathan just kind of paddles whenever. And our oldest, Joshua, wants to paddle, so with the carabiners, we have clipped Kelly's boat behind him and me behind Kelly, and we are letting him tire himself out all over the lake. So the boys will paddle and get themselves all nice and tired. All of us will enjoy ourselves out on the water on a beautiful overcast day of about 70 degrees. Looks like there might be a storm moving in. But you know, we'll just paddle in. We're already wet, so load up the truck and keep going. But for now, we're going to enjoy the water, and yeah, that's it. Jackson, you gonna paddle? Don't go paddle. It's not going anywhere, it's a lake.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much. How can I tell you what I wanna do?
You having a good time paddling? We're our own motor. Go Jackson, be our motor. Go, go, go.
There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you.
Connie, are you paddling?
Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you. Oh, I can get
You don't want to paddle, Jack?
enough. Don't ever let me be away from you. I'm gonna hold you tight, hold you tight.
And we have made yet another change. Johnny wants to be held, and this guy right here is passed out in my arm, so that's not an option. So, you know, kayaking with kids, it's always an adventure. But we're making it work, and we're enjoying it. You hanging out underneath your sunshade? Yeah. Very thankful that these boats are as sturdy as they are, because these boys love to play in the water. Alright guys, so we are off the water. The clouds are rolling in.
There was thunder and there was lightning in the distance, so we got off the water.
We decided to head back in, which as soon as we got to the shore, everybody was starting to head back in as well. So glad we got to get out on the water again today.
So when we go kayaking, we can actually leave all 3 of them blown up and they fit in the back of the truck easily. If we took the little inflatable seats out, we could actually fit 4 of them straight across. We have plenty of room. But yeah, we just leave them inflated. I run a bungee cord over the top of them. It holds them forward and down, and I run one through the front, and it holds them in the front. They don't really move at all. I mean, we go down the interstate at 70 miles an hour, and they don't even